Hi everyone. I know you're like, "Ooh, she's mighty chipper." Thanks for everyone who's watching the replay. I wanted to get on earlier because I wanted to try on some wigs, but I was really sleepy and I went to sleep. But I am here to try on some wigs and just do a chat about am I making a difference. I started having some some doubts about whether or not I'm making a difference with things, and it kind of got to me. So, sometimes I feel stuck in between loving what I do, being open, writing, podcasting, doing videos on YouTube, and actually feeling like I'm making a difference in things. And so sometimes that gets to me. Um, but one thing I'm going to go do tonight is there are three wigs that I'm going to try on. This is from the Janet collection. Trying to make sure you all can see it. There we go. This is from the Janet collection. It is Georgine. It is the color is a 1B. So that's the first wig I'm going to try on. Oh, well, one of the wigs I'm going to try on. The second wig is from Go Go. Let me make sure y'all can see it. It's Go Go. The color is F1B and 30. And the wig is, I'm trying to see what's the name of it. Oh, wait, it's Go Go Style Go 150. Oh, excuse me, 105. So that's the second one. And then the third one is Melanie. It's Melanie by Mayday Wigs. This is a blonde. This is honey blonde. That's the color. I think we'll try this one on first. So I trying to make sure I don't get them mixed up. So I have I have two wig caps. A dark brown and a black. I think I'm gonna use the dark brown with the honey blonde one, and then switch to the black one when I have the black one. The black one. So I'm just gonna throw this on my cap there. These are all synthetic wigs, and they're not the ones because I don't do lace front. I don't really know how to do lace front, and so I get the wigs, synthetic wigs that you don't necessarily need um all this extra stuff for. So hopefully, so here this is. Okay, good. This has, huh? I, I keep forgetting that I need scissors in this process. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. So the inside, I'll show y'all the inside of the wig. The inside of the wig looks like this. And it has the little straps right there. That's how you tighten it, which is great for me because I don't have hair. So I'm going to move the straps to the center of the wig. This is actually a little more difficult than I thought. There we go. So I'm just moving the straps over to the center. Okay. Now it is try on time. Y'all, my partner is looking at me. He's looking at me in the Duo. So my partner is looking at me on Duo. Um, as I try these wigs on, so it's funny to see his reaction. Um, okay. Ooh, you know, I think this honestly. Hold on. I love the style of the wig. Move this back. And I think I would have loved it more if I would have gotten a 1B, gotten this in a 1B. Because the style of the wig is amazing. But the color just ain't it. The color ain't it at all. At least not for me. But the style of the wig is amazing. It reminds me of a the color of it reminds me of a Tyler Perry movie wig. So I don't know. It didn't cost much. So I don't I don't know. I may ask one of my sisters if they want it. Um but it's not bad. I just really like the style of this wig. And I have to look and see if I can exchange it, but I don't think I can because of COVID stuff. But I really, I really like the style of this wig, so I may actually go back and get this, but in a 1B, and send this one if one of my sisters want it. Send it to one of my sisters. But yeah, the style of the wig is I love it. I love the style of the wig. But let's take this off. Um, so as I try to on another wig, so the thing that I have about myself is that when I started making the transition over into more of a wellness platform, I really oh, and again, for anyone that was looking, that was the honey blonde melon Melanie or Melanie. I think it's Melanie. Honey blonde Melanie. I should have got the 1B, but yeah, tried to do something different and it didn't work out for me. So we're gonna throw this one back in here. But yeah, when I transitioned to a wellness platform, I knew that it was going to be a little bit challenging for me um, because not everybody, and generally the audience that I had built up, were not used to me talking about wellness and things, even though that's had been my profession. It's been my profession for the past 15 years. And so it's like beyond a side passion. It's what I do and it's my life experience. Because you all know I talk about my life experiences as well. But it's it can be hard. So this is the Go Go collection. The style is Go 105. The color is F1B in 30. You know, it can be really hard because you don't get the attention or the, I wouldn't even say the attention, but it's more like the level of support as if you were an active natural hair blogger. And you know, I get it. um and everyone has to, you know, find their audience. You know, I tell myself, if Donald Trump can find his audience and feel fully supported in this world, you know, who are you to feel less than? Hold on. Okay, here we go. Why do I keep getting like these these like Tyler Perry movie vibes with these wigs? You know, usually I get really really good. This is all in my head. I don't even know what's really going on here. Oh, this is in my eye. How's this thing? Oh, this is supposed to look some sort of way. Hold on, y'all. This is killing me here. Okay, okay, okay. I think I move it like right here. Again, it's like it looks horrible on there on the camera, but in real life it doesn't look that bad. I bought this one some time ago and I never tried it on. I never tried it on. I have to set this one. So, I do set wigs. And how I set synthetic wigs is usually with mousse, styling mousse or a foam wrap lotion and a do rag. And you can do it, you can set it on your head or you can set it on the little like stone mannequin head. And what I do is I comb it with a rat tail comb or fine tooth comb, and then I put it in the direction that I want the hair to lay, and I put the mousse on there, and then I take a do rag and I put it on there, and I get a blow dryer and I blow it. Um, and that's how I set the wig. And it lays really 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 well. I think this is one that I am going to set um because from what I'm seeing, this little curl right here really shouldn't be there. This should be flat. I actually like this one better than the honey blonde. I am going to give the honey blonde away to someone. So I like this one better. Like the color doesn't come up. It's a 1B and it has this honey blonde highlights. Like this right here is honey blonde, so it's showing up darker on there. But it actually doesn't look bad. That honey blonde was just like a mess, a hot mess. Um, but this one, I feel like I can work with this one a little bit more than the other one. But you know, like I said, these aren't we. I usually do really really good with um short wigs. So these are longer ones, and so I'm not as used to them. But I actually like it. But I am gonna have to set this wig. So I will set it. Um, when I wear it, I'm gonna set it because I want it. I can see right now because the thing has this coming down front, but but I'm actually gonna have this coming to the side, and I can put heat on it up to only 300 degrees. Oh no, babe, we gonna we most definitely gonna set this. I'm gonna get my big rollers and roll it. Oh, thank you. And I'm gonna get my big rollers and with some setting lotion, foam setting lotion, to kind of control this curl and use the blow dryer. And that's how you deal with that. Because remember, this isn't an expensive. Hey, how are you? This isn't an expensive wig, so if you can't put a lot of heat on it as far as a curling iron, then your best friend is a blow dryer, wrap lotion, foam wrap lotion, and a big what you call it, hair roller. So that's what I'm going to use with this one. So this one will most definitely stay. I just need to set it. I just have to set it. So back to the question at hand, as far as am I making a difference? You know, it can be difficult sometimes to put out content and you wonder whether or not it's really helpful to anyone, because the type of content that I put out, people sometimes shy away from, like, really. No, this is a go-go. This, hold on. This is a go-go wig. I'm trying to see what happened to the little thing, but no, it's a go-go. I got a little wig packets flying everywhere. And so that one's will stay. Sometimes, you know, wigs are like really are too shiny. That's why my favorite color to get is a 1B. You're welcome. That's why my favorite color to get is a 1B, because it's not as shiny, doesn't look as fake. You know, again, my preferred style are short wigs, because I can slay and set the heck out of some short synthetic wigs. And I have quite a few, so I'll bring some of my shorter wigs on. Now, I just wouldn't remember the name of them. Now, this is from the Janet collection. I actually tried to get a gray in this wig. This is the Georgine. It's 1B. I just like the messy look of this wig. When I saw it on the mannequin, again, it was a gray and black that I wanted to get. So this one is supposed to have like a messier feel to it. So that's what it's supposed to look like. Make sure y'all can see that. But anyway, so, and yeah, I'm going back and forth between wigs and this whole thing that I had about whether or not I'm making a difference in what I'm doing. But I kind of feel like sometimes I'm talking to myself when I do these videos, and I try to put out inspirational content, and I'm trying to have deeper conversations, because I think sometimes it's so easy to get caught up in wanting to have like the scandalous and the more gossipy the more gossipy conversations, and that is not. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all, for some reason the camera is just not picking up what these things really look like. And it looks like on here, like from the diary of Black Woman. my fiance is looking at me right now on the camera on Duo, and he's laughing at me. He's he's laughing at me. Okay, so this one is a no. So this one is a no. He's like no, babe. Oh, I was like, but it looks so cute. Um, yeah, he's saying this is a no. Um, is he? Oh, he's usually very supportive, but he looked me straight in my eye, and he's saying no. So this is what I'm gonna do because he's saying no. I'm actually because like on camera this looks really bad. For some reason, it's having like this. This is a 1B, and it's showing like this brownish tone, and I know it's because of everything is saturated in brown because I love my videos to really show that melanin. Um, but yeah, but if it's showing a brown, this is actually a 1B. That's why something is a little off. I'm going to hold hope on this one because I am actually going to wet this one down. I'm going to wet this one down, and I'm going to use some what you call it, some foaming foaming wrap lotion on it, and I'm going to see how it looks because I think this wig right here has some potential because I didn't this style didn't catch my eye for no reason. I think it's meant to have a messy look, but it's a controlled messy, and from what I'm seeing right now, it's not as controlled. And it doesn't look as polished as it could. But I'm gonna hold out. Wait, I will not look like I came off a Tyler Perry movie. Babe, I have hope for this. Hold on. Babe, I have hope for this one. I have hope. I think I'm going to try to wet it down and put some foam wrap lotion on it and see if I can like define it a little bit better. But I think I got hope for this one. I can't hear you, babe. Okay. Okay. He said he was just taken off guard when he first saw it, but I think this one I have hope for. The second one I need to mold, but this one I really have hope that I can do something with it. Um, so sometimes I have to break out the scissors, but I don't think I really need to break out the scissors with this one. I really do see it. I really do see it. I will not look like a Tyler Perry feature film. At least I know where they get their wigs from. At least I know where they get their wigs from. But but yeah. But I'm gonna work on this one. So so wig shopping today was you know this one I'm gonna really work on because I really like this one. Um the blonde one has to go because it's just not it's not with it. It's not with it at all. The second one is halfway there. Y'all follow me on Instagram at Laquanda. That's my first name, and y'all see the pictures. I was today is Thursday, so I should by this weekend have some of this figured out, and y'all can see the pictures. I'm gonna actually try to set this one that I just took out tonight and see how that looks in the morning. But back to the whole conversation. And let me take this week about back to the whole conversation. Y'all, sometimes I just don't feel like I am doing anything that really matters. I know you hear people's like, oh, sharing who you are and the things that you go through, and oh, the job that you do, is important. And there's so many people out there who needs to hear your story, blah 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 blah. And I say that because you every once in a while you'll hear from someone that says, hey, I really appreciate that. I think it doesn't matter how good that you are at what you do. Every person likes to feel a level of validation at some point. I think that it is only so much self cheerleading that you can do. Um, and I feel like I cheer myself on more than anyone could ever. And sometimes you feel like, hello, is this mic on? Is anyone listening? And it can be very challenging and very difficult to try to move through these spaces, especially when you love it. But you have to start looking at, is the time that I'm actually putting into these things, is it really worth what I'm getting out of it? Because at some point, you it has to be fruitful in other for me it has to be fruitful in other ways outside of just making a difference. Making a difference is amazing, but you also have to live and survive. And you don't want what I don't want to be putting all of my energy into stuff, and I have to pick up 75 other things in life to survive. And I think that's important to look at. Wait, I'm gonna set this wig, so I don't know why I'm putting it up. I think that's important to look at and to be realistic about. That is what you're putting your energy into worth it? And two, is it giving you the return that you really desire, whatever that return is? Because for me, when I talk about wellness, it can, particularly mental wellness, it can be very isolating. I see a lot of people, talk about it, and there are a lot of black platforms that talk about it. But when you talk about it from your personal perspective and also a professional perspective, it's just something different. Mainly because there's certain worries that I have, or certain things I have to be mindful of, such as discrimination, because people will discriminate against you, and try to discourage you. Particularly, other clinicians try to discourage you from talking about your wellness. You have to know that you may be looked over by particular practices because you talk about mental wellness, and or they learn that you have a mental health condition, and maybe they think it's a liability. And yes, people who are therapists do discriminate against folks who have mental health conditions. I see it all the time. And so, it's this thing to where, well, yeah, you can, we're gonna be in a profession and tell people that they can do well and have functional lives. However, if you're a therapist and you have a mental health condition, then you really can't do well, and it's really potentially a liability. And then, so, it's sort of like this level of hypocrisy to where, on one end, they tell clients, yeah, you can do all these things. However, if you're another clinician and you are open about your mental health conditions, then you do face a level of discrimination sometimes, or you hear the conversations that therapists have about people who live with mental health concerns or conditions or illnesses, however you want to describe yourself. And so, and it's not always like this very clean cut, not clean cut. It's not always a very comfortable thing because, like I said, anyone can have a basis of prejudice and discrimination towards someone, and therapists are no exception to that rule. And so for me, my safe space has always been like YouTube, my websites, my blogs, because that's always been where I have been free to be myself authentically, where I've been able to just say how I feel. And like, I always felt like that's the realm that I can control. And it means everything to me to be able to control those things. And I think that, when you're in your safe space, is you're happy that you're creating those moments for yourself, but you also want to feel as if you are assisting someone else along the line. Some days I'm really, really great at pumping myself up and being like, remember what you said, Laquanda, that if it's just one person that you're helping, then you're okay. And all those things are true. But some days it feels good to hear someone say, hey, I really appreciate you did this, thank you. Because it was two women who had commented on a video I did about not giving up can be emotionally exhausting, and it felt good to have people connect with that. And sometimes it's about that human connection. That human connection, because you're in these rooms by yourselves shooting these videos or going on live, and it's like really about connecting to people and wondering if I'm doing the right thing and if you're good enough to do the thing that you're doing. And so every day I'm not in a mood to motivate myself. And anyone needs that extra push of hearing, hey, your words on this day at this moment help me get through, or help me connect, or help me feel relieved, because I could just really connect with what you were saying. And those things feel good. And for the moments that, like, today, where I was just like, or yesterday, where I was just like, what am I even doing? It's they matter. They matter in that. So if there is someone on YouTube or social media that you enjoy, just say, hey, thank you, I appreciate this, when they do something that you can connect with, because, just like with everything that you do, people want to know that they are touching someone's life, because that's what a lot of us do this for, because you want to make a mark, and you want to feel like you improved someone's life or helped someone's life, even if it's in one day, one moment, that and it helps you keep going on the days where you don't feel like going, and on the days that you feel like quitting. So I encourage all of you to, if there's someone that's ever inspired you, whether it's hair, makeup, whatever it is, just say, hey, I just want to say I really appreciate you. Because a lot of people over the years, and there's been like a lot of people, particularly when it comes to mental wellness platforms, where a lot of people end up no longer being here anymore, and for whatever reason. But I think we wait until it's too late to wait until someone has died, um, to tell them, oh, I really appreciated you. I really was inspired by you, when you can tell them that today. So I just become more mindful of telling people how much I appreciate them and how much they impact me while they're alive, because you don't know if you're going to be here tomorrow, and you don't know if they're going to be there tomorrow, um, with all the uncertainties. So, if there's someone that touches you or makes you laugh or anything, just let them know. Hey, I appreciate, you in this moment. Um, because that moment may not be there tomorrow. So, thanks everyone for just listening to me tonight. I'm going to get off and try to figure out this Janet wig tonight and get it set for the next 3 hours. It's going to set. And I will post a picture on Instagram at Laquanda, and we'll see what happens. We'll see. All right. I'll talk with y'all later. Bye.